Welcome back everyone, Ryan Monetize here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the price of Bitcoin. We're also going to be getting into some of the recent crypto news. The Bitcoin price action has been wild. I just saw it at 30,000 not that long ago, and as I just checked back now, we are back at our original prices, down at about 27,500. So I am trying to figure out exactly what news has caused this breakdown, but to be honest with you, right now it kind of just looks like whales playing with us at this point. So let's get into the news, and then we will head back over and take a deeper look at the price of Bitcoin. So just in, US Senator Ted Cruz says he is incredibly bullish on Bitcoin and he bought the dip. That's great news to always have senators or anyone in government speaking on Bitcoin. It's definitely a positive thing moving forward. So the US office vacancy rate in the first quarter rose to 12.9%, above the peak vacancy rate during the 2008 financial crisis. Over the last 20 years, Canadian home prices have quadrupled while overall inflation in Canada has increased 49%. Canadian salaries have only increased 4.2% on average yearly. The US government currently is unwilling to intervene on First Republic, per CNBC. So this morning there was news that came out that the government was going to seize First Republic Bank, and now we're seeing them back off and not doing anything at this time. So in the past 6 months, the stock is down nearly 96%. So everyone was anticipating the FDIC to seize First Republic Bank, but instead the stock just crashed dramatically. I believe they actually halted trading on that particular stock. So this is always exciting. Cybertruck spotted testing near Fremont factory today. We've been waiting patiently for the Cybertruck. I'm on the wait list. It's only like $100 to be put on the wait list. So I said, what the heck, why not? Want to be part of something pretty fun. Logan Paul spent $623,000 on an NFT that is worth $10 today. So if you feel like you're holding bags, don't feel all that bad. You're in the same boat as Logan Paul. Bed Bath & Beyond shares will be delisted on Wednesday of next week. Wow, that's pretty wild. Google mentioned the word AI 78 times on its earnings call today, and Microsoft mentioned it 64 times. The average 30-year mortgage rate hit 6.5% this week, and the median home price is at $400,000. You need to put $80K down and pay just over $2,000 a month before insurance, property taxes, or maintenance. Chipotle is now trading at a new all-time high of $2,025.99. So Google acquired YouTube for $1.65 billion in October of 2006. In just Q1 of this year alone, YouTube brought in $6.69 billion of revenue from ads. So the debtors and the UCC have designed to adjourn the auction until tomorrow. We will provide further updates tomorrow. That was 20 hours ago. So basically the auction went into today. And the reason why people could not talk about it publicly is because they didn't want it to affect the other bidders in the auction. Bud Light sales fell 17% in dollars, while volume dropped 21% in the week ending in April of 15. Interesting how alcohol prices are down dramatically. So Google just announced its plans to buy back an additional $70 billion in stock. So the average interest rate on new finance vehicles for Q1 of 2023 climbed to a whopping 7%, the highest on record since Q1 of 2008. Binance US terminates $1 billion deal to acquire the bankrupt Voyager digital asset. So First Republic Bank expected to be seized by the US government. That was reported yesterday, but it did not happen today. Could it happen tomorrow? Possibly. Let's take a deeper dive here on the price of Bitcoin, currently sitting at $27,450. So like I mentioned, it was just at about $30,000, and then it dropped back down to again to its previous lows of yesterday. So I hopped on here to CoinDesk to see the main headline, Franklin Templeton CEO, the future of the crypto industry is regulated. That was posted at 3:24. I'm refreshing here. I don't see any news. I don't think that would really play a major role in any big price fluctuations. when it does come to the Twitter account, it's called like something whales. It seems like there has been an uptick in movements of large amounts, 20, 30, 40 million dollars. And so this could easily be something that was orchestrated by several whales. People get really frustrated. They call it manipulation. It's just the people with the most coins have the most power. And I really wouldn't consider that manipulation. This is the weekly chart here on Bitcoin. Will be really interesting to see if next week we print a red 2 and if it starts trading below the low of this week's candle. Also, we'd be keeping a very close eye on the green trading below the red, but it feels like we are very far from that happening. So let's look at lower level time frames. This right here is the daily chart, and Bitcoin's still being held up by that DMA, by that 50 DMA. So very interesting there. This right here is the 12-hour, which is looking a little bit stronger here as the green 2 started trading above the green 1, but as you can see, this particular candle here is not looking too good. So this is the hourly. As you could see, Bitcoin basically started climbing over here. This was yesterday at about 1 o'clock. Bitcoin started slowly rising back up to over here. The high of this candle came in at $30,003. Then we saw some sideways trading for several hours, and then we saw this big dip with Bitcoin, the low coming in over here at $27,216. Let's go ahead and see here. That is not quite as low as the low that came in 2 days ago on the 24th. The low of that candle was $26,947. Let's take a look here at the 30-minute. And it looks like the stock market is still open, so it'll be really interesting to see if there has been any correlation over with traditional markets. This is a 30-minute chart, obviously not looking too good. Let's take a look at the 5-minute and see what's up with the 5-minute chart on Bitcoin. So still recovering. We have Ethereum at 1824. It looks like Ethereum is down slightly more percentage-wise compared to Bitcoin. We have gold at 1988, Coinbase at 53.89, Litecoin at 86.05. We have Filecoin at 513, Dot at 571, Link at 688. Let's go ahead and take a look over at electric vehicle related stocks. Tesla down significantly today, actually, down over 4% to 153.75. Let's take a look here at majors and SPY. So SPY down to 404.36. This is a 5-minute chart. It's been trending downwards all day. We're seeing a little bit of strength here, a little bit of a bounce coming off here in the last 5 to 10 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and see here. This is the 26th. I want to see where the market opened. The market opened over here, a little bit of an uptick, and then we had about a 10 a.m. reversal with a little bit of a jump, and then it's been trending downwards since about noon. Let's compare that over to Bitcoin. Let's take a look at where Bitcoin was at noon, because that's when things took a turn for the worse. So as you can see here, the pullback started on SPY around noon. It led the way to the downside. You can see Bitcoin started trading sideways for a period of time, but the real fall started happening, let's see, at about 3 o'clock or so. So 3 o'clock was when we were flirting with 30,000, and then Bitcoin is down now to 27,728. So where do we go from here? Too much indecisiveness at this time. We see that whales here are likely trying to control things and get these big swings to hopefully profit off of. So I would not like to be entering anytime soon. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, watch, and observe. So that's all that I have for you guys today on this video. I have a link down below if you'd like to book a 30-minute call with me. I will also send you a free Ledger Nano S. That's all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.